Hello. In my previous video, I give detailed description about flow graph, and in this video, I am going to discuss few numerical problems related to signal flow graph. If anybody wants detailed description about the signal flow graph, please click the link below and in the description and watch a detailed video on signal flow graph. For numerical problems, here I have discussed first numericals based on signal flow graph. The numerical is consist of y1, y2, y3, y4, y5, y6, y7 and y8. These are the different number of nodes through which this numerical problem is going to be discussed. As far as concerned, to find the transfer function for this particular numerical, we use we use Mason's gain formula to find the transfer function. According to the Mason's gain formula, transfer function T is equals to Laplace transform output upon Laplace transform of input is equals to summation of I tends to 1 up to n, here n is the number of forward path gain, is equals to pi upon delta I upon delta. As far as concerned over this particular numerical, we have first path y1, y2, y3, y4, y5 and y6, and similarly a second path y1, y2, y6, y7, y5 and y8. Thus, from numerical we conclude that we have number of forward path n is equals to this. Based on this, our Mason's gain formula is derived as P1 delta 1 plus P2 delta 2 upon delta. Now we have to calculate P1 delta 1, P2 delta 2 and delta to solve this particular numerical. As per concerned of P1 is number of first forward path. As we have discussed earlier, first forward path is y1, y2, y3, y4, y5 and y8. Thus, first forward path consists of y1 node followed by y2, then followed by y3, then followed by y4, then followed by y5 and followed by y8. This is the first forward path, and the gain associated with this particular path is G1, G2, G3, G4 and G8. Thus the gain associated with this particular path is G1, G2, G3, G4 and G8. Correspondingly, for second forward path, P2 is equals to y1, y2, y6, y7, y5 and y8. Thus second forward path is equals to y1 followed by y2 followed by y6 followed by y7 and followed by y5 and then followed by y8. Thus the gain associated with this particular path is G1, G5, J6, G7 and G8. Thus this is the first equation, this is the second equation. These two equations consist of the number of forward path that is covered by this number according to this particular numerical. Now we'll discuss about the number of loops or feedback loops. With the loop or feedback loops in this particular numerical. As far concerned to the number of feedback loops, we have from this particular numerical, we see that this is one loop and this is second loop. This loop is on the path P1, so we called this particular loop as L1 loop, and this is associated with second path, so do we call this particular as a loop number 2. Thus we have total number of loops is equals to 2 in this particular numerical. As far as concerns of first loop, we have first loop is, this is first loop, this is associated with y3 and y4. The gain is minus g3 and h3 is the feedback gain. That is L1 loop. According to L1 loop, gain associated with this particular loop is minus g3 and h3. Correspondingly, for second loop, this is second loop. The gain associated, this loop is associated with y6 and y7. The gain associated with this particular loop is g6 minus of j6 and h2. And as far as concerned of these particular loops, these both loops are non-touching loops, and hence we conclude that we have two non-touching loops in this particular numerical, or we say that we have two non-touching loop in this numerical. These non-touching loops are L1 and L2. According to L1 and L2, the gain associated with this particular loop is G3, G6, H3 and H2. These are the loop. Now, as far as concerned of the Mason's gain formula, we have to calculate the delta. Delta is, as far as concerned of delta, delta may be defined as delta is equals to 1 minus number of single loops is L1 plus L2. Here we have two loops, thus we can write L1 plus 2 plus number of two non-touching loops. Number of two non-touching loops is L1, L2 plus number of three non-touching loops 4. In this numerical, we have only two non-touching loops, thus the formula derived as 1 minus L1 plus L2 plus of L1, L2. This is the delta for the now. We have put the value of L1, L2 and L1, L2. We easily calculate the value of delta. That is equals to, delta is equals to plus G3 H3 plus G6 H6, or then we calculate that is equals to plus G5 G6 H2 and H3. This is the particular delta for this particular numerical. Then the touching loop to path P1. Touching loop to path P1 from this touching loop, that are not touching to path P1. This is the loop that is not touching to path P1 is L2. L2 is the loop that is not touching to path P1. Similarly, L1 is the loop that is not touching to the path P2. From this particular concern, we calculated delta 1. Delta 1 is equals to 1 minus number of non-touching loops to path P1. L2 is the loop that is not touching to path P1. Thus, delta 1 is equals to 1 plus G2 H6, and similarly non-touching loops non-touching loop to path P2, that is equal to delta 2. Here delta 2 is equals to 1 minus L1, as we saw that here L1 is the loop that is not touching to path P1. Thus it is delta 2 is equal to 1 minus L1, or we can say that delta 2 is equal to 1 plus G3 into H3. This is L1 loop G3H3 or 1 plus GH3. Thus now we have delta 1, we have delta 2, we have delta, we have path P1, we have path 2. Now substitute this all three these values in Mason's gain formula. That is, Mason's gain formula is T is equals to P1 delta 1 plus P2 delta 2 upon delta. From this particular solution, we have find P1 is equals to G1, G2, G3, G4 and G8. Now P delta is 1 plus G2 H6. Similarly, for second case, P2 is G1, G5, J6, G7, G8 and delta 2 is equals to 1 plus G3 S3. This is the value of P1, delta 1, P2 and delta 2, and corresponding value of delta is 1 plus G3 H3 plus G6 H6 plus G5 G6 H2 and H3. This is the solution of this particular numerical. This is the solution of this particular. This is the numerical. To summarize this, once again I summarize the steps that you have to follow to solve this particular numerical. To solve particular numerical, first we found the number of forward paths in a particular numerical. Here the number of forward path is 2. Thus according to this particular number of paths, we have derived the Mason's gain formula. Then we have to calculate the gain associated with path P1 and path P2. After that we have calculated the number of feedback loops in this. That is, here number of feedback loop is 2. Then we calculate the gain associated with number of loops. That is, here two loops associated with, that is L1 is L1 gain associated with the loop L1 and L2 is the gain associated with loop L2. As far as concerned of the loops, then we have to find the number of non-touching loops in the particular numerical. After calculating the number of non-touching loops, first we have to calculate 2 non-touching loops, then we have calculated the 3 non-touching loop and correspondingly 4 and 5. And in this particular loop we have only 2 non-touching loops, L1 and L2. Now we have find 2 paths and 2 loops. Then put the values of loops and non-touching loops in this particular formula to calculate the delta. Then after calculating delta, we have calculate delta 1. Delta 1 means number of non-touching loops associated with path P1. That is, formula is delta 1 is equal to 1 minus path gain of associated with first loop, then non-touching loops. Here in this particular path we have P1 is path non-touching loop is L2 and for P2 path non-touching loop is L1. Corresponding we have calculated delta 1, delta 2. Now we are successfully calculated all the parameters and put the value of all these parameters in this particular formula, and we got the transfer function for this particular numerical. This is one of the easiest method to calculate the transfer function of a particular numerical. And here is one more numerical. This is a little bit different from that previous numerical. From this particular numerical, we have y1, y2, y3, y4, y5, y6, y7 and y8. In this particular we have 8 number of nodes, and now we calculate the number of forward path. First path is y1, y2, y3, y4, y5 and y6. Second is y1, y2, y6, y7, y5 and y8. The next one is y1, y2, y3, y7, y5 and y8. Next is y1, y2, y6, y4, y5 and corresponding this. Next one is y1, y2, y3, y4 corresponding h2, y7 and this one. And last one is this this one, then this one, this, and one is this one, that is particular numerical value, and this one. Thus, we have total number of forward path in this particular numerical is 6. 6. Thus the Mason's gain formula becomes P1 delta 1, P2 delta 2, P3 delta 3 plus P4 delta 4 plus P5 delta 5 plus P6 delta 6 upon delta. This is the Mason's gain formula for this particular numerical. Now I have to calculate the number of forward paths. Is P1 is the first forward path. First forward path is here y1 to y2 means 1. We have no need to put one particular. The first path is this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. This gain associated with G1, G2, and G3. The first path is G1, G2, and G3. Correspondingly, path second is G4, G5, and J6. Second path is G4, G5, and G6. Correspondingly, third path is G1, G7, J6. Means G1, G7, and J6. Correspondingly, number of path 4. P4 is G2, G7, G3. That is G4, G7, and G8. Correspondingly, path 5. Path 5 is G1, G7 minus H5. Correspondingly, G8 and G3. This is one of the path. It means path is G5 is G1, G7 minus H5 plus G8 and G3. Correspondingly, P6 path is equals to G4, G8 minus H2, G7, G6. These are the 6 paths that is associated with this particular numerical. And now concerned about the number of loop. And in this particular numerical, we have first loop. This is L1 loop. This is L2 loop. And one loop is one loop, that is known as L3 loop. Thus, in this particular numerical, we have number of feedback loops is 0, 3. L1 loop is equals to L1 loop is minus of L1 loop is this is first loop, that is minus of G2 into H2. Correspondingly, L2 loop is G5 and H5. L2 loop is minus G5 and H5. This is L2 loop. And third is L3 loop. L3 loop is G7, H5, G8, and this one. That is G7, H1, G8, and H2. These are the 3 loops in this particular loop. And we have 2 non-touching. These 2 are the non-touching loop. And number of non-touching loops is in this particular is 1. That is equals to L1 and L2 are the 2 non-touching loops. Count this G2, G5, and H1 and H2. G1, G5, H1 and H5. G2, H2 and H5. These are the 2 non-touching loop in this particular numerical. Now the path now the number of loops that is not touching to path P1 and path P2. This is path P1. This is the loop that is not touching to path P1. Correspondingly, for this particular path, this is the new loop that is not touching to path P2, and rest all the loops are touching to all the paths. According to this, non-touching loop to path P1 is equals to delta 1. Thus, delta 1 is equals to 1 minus L2. 1 minus L2 means, not L2 is 1 plus G5 into H5. Then non-touching loop to path P2 is delta 2, path delta 2. Thus, delta of 2 is equals to 1 minus L1. This is equals to, here L1 is G2, accordingly 1 plus G2 into H2. These are the two loops that is not associated with G12. And for rest of the paths means for P3, P4, P5 and P6, their corresponding deltas are delta 3, delta 4, delta 5 and delta 6. On all other loops are touching to all three paths. Thus, delta 3 equals to delta 4 equals to delta 5 equals to delta 6 is equals to 1. Now we have successfully calculated the total number of paths, P1, P6 paths. Number of loops are 3. We have calculated number of 3 loops. Non-touching loop, there is 1 non-touching loops, L2, L1, L2, and the non-touch loop associated with path P1 and path 2, that is delta 1 and delta 2. We have successfully calculated delta 1, delta 2, and correspondingly the non-touching loop associated with P3, P4, P5 are delta 3, delta 4, delta 5, delta 6. All value of all this is equals to 1. Now the next part, now next job is calculate the transfer function. Transfer function is equals to P1 delta 1 plus P2 delta 2 plus P3 delta 3 plus P4 delta 4 plus P5 delta 5 plus P6 delta 6 upon delta. This is the particular formula. Now you have to do one thing. We have all the values. You have to put all the values in this particular equation, and you are easily able to calculate the transfer function for this particular numerical. With these words, I hope that you all are well aware of signal flow graph and the numericals associated with signal flow graph. I think you are capable of solve all the numerical problems related to signal flow graph. With this word, I completed my lecture and hope you must subscribe and like the lecture series that may be benefit in future also on the control system and various other subjects. Thank you.